Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. The National Weather Service says moisture from Tropical Storm Priscilla will move into the southwest and Four Corners by tomorrow, bringing more storms and the risk of flooding through the weekend. Cooler fall air is pushing into the east after record warmth. Much of the plains and Texas is going to heat back into the 80s and 90s by midweek. Closer to home, scattered showers and storms will continue through tomorrow across southern New Mexico, with locally heavy rain possible in the northern and eastern areas. Conditions dry out Thursday and Friday before tropical moisture returns this weekend, bringing more rain chances Sunday into early next week. Temperatures remain a few degrees above normal through Saturday, then cool off as the next system moves in. Gusty east-southeast winds up to 30 miles per hour may kick up dust around Hidalgo and Grant counties. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Wednesday, October 8th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway are scheduled to remain open all day until further notice.
New Mexico veterinarians, especially in rural areas like Otero County, can now apply for up to $80,000 in student loan relief under a new state program aimed at fixing the shortage of animal doctors. Backed by local lawmakers John Block and Ron Griggs, the initiative rewards veterinarians who serve in underserved areas for at least 4 years. With only around 40 large animal vets serving the state, the program could be a lifeline for Otero County's 1,500 farms and ranches, helping protect livestock health, food supply, and the local ag economy. Applications close November 1st. NMSU Alamogordo is hosting a vaccine clinic tomorrow.
It will be on campus in room CB 603 from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. It'll be much more than just people getting vaccines. They're going to get a whole screening, and they'll have access to the newest COVID-19 vaccine, the flu vaccine, pneumonia, RSV, shingles, tetanus, anything you can think of that there's a vaccine for. People will be able to, if they require it by the screening, get those there.
Todd Fuqua, Alamogordo Daily News Assistant Editor, appearing on KRWG. Get ready for spooky fun at the Haunted House at Rocket City tomorrow from 2 to 10, Friday and Saturday till midnight. Admission's $10, $5 for kids 10 and under. Experience the chills, thrills, and screams at Rocket City. This Saturday at 11, the Flickinger Center in Alamogordo hosts a free screening of the award-winning documentary, First We Bombed New Mexico. The film explores the legacy of the 1945 Trinity test and its impact on New Mexico families. Sponsored by Holloman Air Force Base, the event features a Q&A with filmmaker Lois Lipman and Tina Cordova of the Tularosa Basin Downwinders. RECA Downwinder claim packets are going to be available on site. Learn more by visiting firstwebombednewmexico.com. This Saturday, Otero Art Space invites kids and adults for a fun, hands-on art experience. Kids aged 8 and up can decorate Halloween t-shirts from 10 until noon. Adults can try acrylic pour painting from 1 until 3. Workshops are free, space is limited. Reserve your spot by calling 575-446-3880 or sending an email to oteroartsinc@gmail.com. The Weed Community Center invites everyone to their annual meeting this Saturday at 6 p.m. Enjoy supper with meat, bread, and drinks provided. Just bring a side or dessert to share. The evening includes board elections, membership renewals, and raffle drawings for a 7mm Bergara rifle and a Unit 34 cow elk tag. Stay after for a community dance and a night of fun with neighbors and weed. Otero County's National Night Out happens Tuesday, October 14th from 4:30 until 8:30 at the Otero County Fairgrounds. Bring the family to meet local law enforcement, firefighters, and community vendors. Free food, fun, and live demonstrations. A night to celebrate community safety and hometown pride. Sponsored by the Otero County Sheriff's Department and Taberta. Cloudcroft, meet your next mayor. Join Cloudcroft voters Tuesday, October 14th from 6 until 8:30 at the Pavilion for a public forum where mayoral and trustee candidates are going to face off. You can hear directly from those seeking to lead the village and have your questions answered on site. Sponsored by the Cloudcroft Chamber of Commerce and the Cloudcroft Reader. Get ready for spooky family fun at the La Luz Preschool Trunk or Treat Thursday, October 24th from 6 till 8 at 8 Baca Road in La Luz. Bring the kids for candy, costumes, and community spirit. If you'd like to host a trunk or activity, call Wendy 575-437-4885. Halloween on Granado Street is back in Tularosa. Join the fun Saturday, October 25th from 5 until 8. Bring the family for Trunk or Treat Alley. Live music from Sancho and the Side Piece. Food games, a haunted maze, pet parade, costume contest, and a lot more. Hosted by the Tularosa Arts and History Council. Learn more at trytularosa.org or calling 505-350-4531. Tee off for a great cause at the 5th Annual Lincoln County and Mescalero Toys for Tots Golf Tournament, Saturday, October 26th at the Inn of the Mountain Gods. Help support local kids this Christmas while enjoying one of New Mexico's most scenic golf courses. For information or to register, call Victor 575-808-3267. Well, today is Wednesday. It's time for This Week at La Luz Ag Market.
The air's getting crisp. The colors are changing. And autumn has arrived at the La Luz Agricultural Market. It's that perfect time of year to bundle up, sip something warm, and spend your Saturday surrounded by good food, good people, and all the cozy fall feels. Every Saturday, the market comes alive with the best of local harvests. Fresh farm eggs, creamy raw milk, golden honey, handmade pies and baked goods that smell like home. You'll find tamales, roasted chilies, and warm loaves of bread that'll make your taste buds sing, "Hello, fall." Come hungry. Our food trucks and local bakers have everything from breakfast burritos to hot coffee and sweet treats for the whole family. And it's not just about the food. It's about community. Shop local crafts, find one-of-a-kind handmade gifts, and meet the people who grow, bake, and create right here in Otero County. This season, we're celebrating everything autumn has to offer, with pumpkins, fall decor, homemade jams, and even the occasional furry guest from Spoo Bell Rescue during their adoption event. Whether you're here for the harvest or for the hugs, you'll always leave smiling. So bring your friends, bring your family, and come see what's new this Saturday. The La Luz Agricultural Market happens every Saturday at 7298 Highway 5470, starting at 10 a.m. You'll find us right between McGinn's and Heart of the Desert Pistachio Farm. You can follow us on Facebook at La Luz Agricultural Market for the latest updates, vendor highlights, and sneak peeks of what's coming each week. Fall into the season at the La Luz Agricultural Market. Come for the fun, stay for the flavor, and leave with a little taste of New Mexico's harvest magic.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the Big Lies news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Listen, retirement is the long game. We can't play about our future or our finances. Let's put ourselves in the right position.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
New Mexico State Police have arrested 79-year-old Timoteo Zambrano of Clovis on charges of criminal sexual contact of a minor. The case stems from a report that Zambrano sexually assaulted a girl between 2019 and 2020 at Highlands Baptist Church when she was just 12 or 13. Following an investigation and review by the 9th Judicial District Attorney, Zambrano was formally charged and booked into the Curry County Detention Center. Early yesterday morning near El Paso, Border Patrol found 9 illegal aliens abandoned in a storm drain by human smugglers. They were trapped there for 6 hours. 1 illegal died from exposure, 4 others are hospitalized. Officials call it a mass casualty incident, warning that smugglers often put lives at risk for profit. Authorities urge anyone seeking entry into the U.S. to do so legally. This investigation continues. Authorities have arrested 19-year-old Daniel Archuleta in connection with the deadly shooting of 14-year-old Michael Lamont at the University of New Mexico. Police say Archuleta, along with his half-brother Zion Miera and John Fuentes, were in a dorm room in July using drugs and passing guns when Fuentes opened fire, killing Lamont. Archuleta faces charges including tampering with evidence, while Fuentes has been charged with murder. Miera also faces evidence-related charges. Valencia County authorities are investigating after a .22 caliber handgun was found on the campus of Valencia High School on Tuesday. Deputies secured that weapon and are working with the 13th Judicial District Attorney to determine if charges will be filed. Los Lunas schools reported a gun discovered on their high school campus, although officials have not yet released additional details. The Las Cruces City Council voted 5-2 on Monday to approve a resolution reaffirming the city's commitment to non-discrimination and declaring itself a welcoming community. The measure strengthens privacy protections, limits the use of city resources for federal immigration enforcement, except when legally required or in emergencies. It directs police to focus on public safety as opposed to immigration enforcement. The resolution also updates policies to protect sensitive personal information, applies to all city services, and establishes a centralized resource website for residents. Is that Las Cruces calling themselves a sanctuary city without calling themselves a sanctuary city? President Trump announced new tariffs last week, including a 25% levy on all heavy-duty trucks and 30% on imported furniture. The 25% truck tariff applies to vehicles not made in the U.S. or lacking sufficient North American content under USMCA rules. President of the Border Industrial Association, Jerry Pacheco, spoke with KVIA.
We're going to see higher prices, definitely higher prices. If you're in the market to buy a truck, a medium or heavy-duty truck, you probably should do it now.
Industry leaders warn the move will raise truck prices, particularly for imports from Mexico. Trump says the tariffs protect U.S. manufacturers and support national security. The New Mexico Environment Department warns people to avoid Clayton Lake after tests detected harmful algae and toxins. Officials advise people not to swim, wade, or use the water for drinking and keep pets away from that lake as well. Boaters need to avoid algae. Fish should be rinsed and filleted before eating. Children should be closely supervised. Anyone suspecting exposure should contact the New Mexico Poison Center. Pet owners should contact the Pet Poison Helpline. The Health Yeah mobile clinics in Albuquerque, which provide primary and behavioral health care to middle schoolers, are shutting down after Bernalillo County terminated the contract with Wellness Equity Alliance. CEO Dr. Tyler Evans spoke with KOB.
What's really disappointing is our numbers were really good, right? Like our productivity increased over the summer by over 400% in terms of patients that we were seeing.
Evans calls the moves unethical and vows to pivot to street medicine to continue serving vulnerable communities, while county officials say the decision followed thoughtful consideration and plan a transition process. Hikers can now access the final 1.1 miles of the U.S. Continental Divide Trail in New Mexico, which passes through a newly established national defense area. To hike this section, U.S. citizens must apply for Army clearance at least 3 weeks in advance, provide a real ID and other paperwork, and pass a background check. Without clearance, hikers must end the trail outside the NDA, which misses the official route. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 4 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Dora at Lake Arthur. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for partly sunny with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Partly cloudy tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 79, low tonight of 60, high tomorrow, 78 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly cloudy today with a 30% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 to 1/4 inch expected. Mostly cloudy tonight, partly sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 57, low tonight of 42, high tomorrow, 57 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Wednesday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.